Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are stepping into the world of Inzoi and I'm going to be creating my very first character in the game. As part of the run-up to early access, which is coming on March 28th, the team have released a special demo version where you can try out the Blueprint Studio, which is essentially the building, and also the character studio where you can create obviously your very first Zoi. So that is exactly what we're going to do today. Keep your eyes peeled for more build videos coming as well, because I am partial to a little bit of decorating. So don't forget to like and also subscribe for that. But without further ado, let's create our very first Zoi. So here we are in the studio. We're in the Creator Zoi section. And I'm going to start with the top, but let's just take a bit of a deep dive into everything and see what it does. So this UI here looks like a good place to start. So this is the filter option, and we have realistic, we have lovely. Okay, there's a few different options here. Black and white, if you wanted to create your Zoi like that, you can. Miniature. Oh, hello. Fish islands, which I'm not sure how I would recommend creating your Zoi like that. That's very interesting. We might just skip past that one. Drawing, which is quite nice as well. I think these are probably going to be more handy for when it comes to actually taking photos, and then thriller at the end. I'm going to put it back on realistic because I think that's going to be the most helpful. And then we have photo mode as well, which again, I think we will come back to this later once we have created our Zoi. But wow, okay, so there is a video option. You can change into portrait, landscape. There's also expressions and poses. But as I say, we'll come back, we'll have a look and actually play around with these once I've created my character, but very promising so far. And then next to that, we have two kind of features. We have the facial capture, which I don't believe this is to capture like your actual face, so you can upload photos and things. I think what it is to do is to capture your expressions, I believe. And alongside that, there is motion capture as well. And I think this is more for like dancing, so it can actually turn it into poses and things like that, which is quite fun. Again, I'm not going to try those in this video. They are experimental, so they did give kind of like a overview of that in the recent showcase. And then the final two things up top, they look to be undo and redo buttons, which 100% I'm here for. And then this is obviously the main area where we're going to change our Zoi. I just want to have a look down here at the studio and see what's going on here, because there is a few options here which could be used to your advantage when you're actually in the studio. So here we have expressions and poses. I don't know how much you would want to fiddle around with this when you're making your character. Maybe you would want to see how they look when they're smiling. Oh, she's surprised. Or when they're surprised. There are also poses as well. We might want to zoom out to see that. Oh yes, she's working it. Shoot money gun. Wow, that was not a pose that I was expecting to see, but I'm here for it. Okay, there is a lot. Oh my. Fortnite dances, move out the way. Zoi's character creation is here to slay. Oh gosh. Yeah, there's a lot of poses, which, yeah, they're definitely going to be a lot of fun. I am very interested though by the background here. It doesn't look like there's a way to kind of like upload your own. Oh, I didn't expect that. However, you can choose between, there is 3 options here. So obviously we have the gray one, and then we have this one, which is like the apartment, which is cool. I really like the lighting here. We've got, I think that's a kitchen in the background. We've got the nice little streamer setup down there. And then we have the bed over here. A camera pointing at the bed. We're not going to talk about that. We'll swiftly move back to what we were doing. And then if you want to, you can also be stood on the water and have some nice pretty clouds in the background. I wonder if you can change the color of these as well. Oh, you can. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I like that. I love the fact that we have this little color palette. That's going to come in handy so much. But I do love the cozy vibes of this one. So I think we will have this one for today. And there are some lighting options as well. We've got the main light, which is what's on your character. I'm just going to leave this as default, I think. And then there is also backlight as well, if you wanted to mess around, play around with those. And a fill light. as also for that as well. Okay, so that is pretty much the studio lighting done. That is like the overview of the UI at the top. So let's actually try and create our Zoe, shall we? So here is the profile. I'm going to start with this first. So there are different age groups here. There's actually 6 different age groups, which is very detailed. So you have the child, and then we have teenager, and then we have young adult. Honestly, I don't see many differences between young adult and teenager. Maybe it's more in the facial details. Okay, yeah. I think there are some minor facial changes. Like the face seems to have slimmed out as she's got older, which is very interesting. And maybe a few more lines. And then we obviously go into adult. And again, the details are probably minuscule, but yeah, you can see she kind of has some more like lines on the face here, and maybe a few more bags under the eyes. You know, being an adult is hard. Okay, and then we have middle-aged. Oh yeah, we can really see that aging has started to take effect. Wild that the difference between adult and middle age is quite dramatic. I'm just going to put that out there. I think that's quite a dramatic change. Just saying. Yeah, the deep set wrinkles are definitely getting there. And then we obviously have senior. Oh, I feel like they've definitely taken a bit of a slump there as well. Yeah, you can see the character's like more bent over, that back. Obviously, they've got grey hair now. And a lot more wrinkles. So yeah, those are the ages. I'm going to start off with young adult, I think. So there she is in all her glory. And obviously you've got male gender and female gender. It's wild how the game has just really adjusted it to the different genders like that. That's wild. Okay. So on the right hand side, we have the options for the presets. We have face, body, outfit, craft. Interested to see what that is. And accessories. So presets, I'm guessing these are just going to be ready-made Zois that you can kind of flick through and pick if you want to. Okay, so do I want to apply the preset? Yeah, let's apply the preset. Yeah, there you go. So now you have a whole different Zoi. There is a lot to choose from here. And there is some nice variety as well. A lot of different Zois. Wow, okay, there's going to be... This could take a while. This could take a while. And it does look like there is a save button here, so you can save your Zois as well. You can also delete, sort, and filter. So you can filter between creations, default creations, downloaded, which is going to be very interesting, and my creations as well. So obviously I haven't got any my creations or download ones, but yeah, these are all default for now, which will be exciting when it comes to it later on. This has also popped up. This is very interesting. So what does this mean? Okay. So you can really easily just remove the clothes or the items from here. Oh, she's floating a little bit on the ground there. But that's interesting. And then you can just undo that as well. And then it puts the clothes back on. Nice. Nice. Okay. So I'm just going to pick one of these. And I think what we'll do is go from there with the character creation and kind of adjust this one and see what happens. So also you can see that because we've got the presets up, it's kind of moved it to the bottom. So I'm going to start with the face and we have symmetry mode on. So if you wanted to adjust, like maybe you want one eye bigger than the other or one nostril bigger than the other or something ridiculous, then you could do that. You could remove that and take that on. At the moment, we're in basic editing mode. And can you see how many different options there are already to change things? So like if we wanted to change up her nose, we could make that a bit bigger. Let's see how that looks from the side. So yeah, so you could just make her nose a bit bigger, push it up a bit. That's kind of a good option, a good way to go. And then you can also kind of adjust the ears. You can adjust the size of the eyebrows by the looks of things. Yeah, we can raise them up. We can move them all around. Let me change her hair quickly because I feel like this could... There we go. Right. So you can move the eyebrows around, move them in like that. We can also remove her glasses as well, just to make it a bit easier to see. Okay, and then the eyes. So that seems to just be really adjusting the size of them and higher cheekbones. Oh, and adjusting that chin shape, bring it in a bit. That's very interesting. Okay, so I think that the basic editing mode does give you quite a lot, but then what happens when we go into detailed editing mode? I'm a little bit scared to click this because I have a feeling that this could be very, very detailed. Given like all the options here, what else can they do with detailed? Oh my gosh. Okay, yes, it is very detailed. So you have so many different dots here that you can really play around with. So let's try making the lips a little bigger, and you can really adjust everything. So you can even bring that in. I mean, that looks a bit funky, but you can adjust the kind of depth of the lips in 3 different parts. Even like move that, which is wild. I feel like I definitely have a bit more, probably of a rounder face. The freckles are so detailed. That's wild. As someone who has freckles, I'm very happy that they actually look good in the game and not just like dirt, because I have a lot of freckles. So it's really nice to be able to see them in the game like that. And look, actually, like they've done them justice for once. So I'm trying to make the eyes a bit bigger here, which is kind of working. There is, when I'm pulling it in, so as you can see, I've pulled that in, there is kind of a limit as to how far you can go. So you can't go overly wild, maybe, or can you go overly wild? Yeah, maybe you can go overly wild if you wanted to. If you wanted to do absolutely something insane, then I think you probably could. But yeah, this is absolutely crazy. Imagine the possibilities of like the in-depthness that if you wanted to. I'm just going to try this, taking the symmetry mode off. Yeah, so can you see? That's like moved one of her eye. I don't know why you would want an eye like that, but maybe you want like one eyebrow up. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? That kind of vibe. It's not what I want, but you could do it if you wanted to. Just normal brows, I think. And then ears. Oh, look, you can just bring the top in if you wanted to. I wonder, can you make like... Yeah, oh, yeah, I guess that's pretty close. Kind of close. I was thinking of like fey pointed ears if you wanted to. I guess you could. You could indeed. But we have a lot to do. So I mean, I could probably spend very long time sitting here going through everything here. But I want to get on and have a look at the hairs now. She got short, medium, long, tied up. Okay. I don't think I want short hair, but there is quite a few different short hairs, which particularly will be good. Irrespective of gender, it's nice to see a lot of different short hairs. I do feel like some games don't do short hairs as well. The texture of the hair, I think, is less prominent when you're kind of zoomed out, but as you get in closer, you can really see the different strands and things, which is nice. Let's have a look at the medium hairs. So, got a nice little bob here. Yes, I like that. Some nice curled options, afro styles. Some more bobs. Oh, that one's very textured. Very nice. There is some good options here. Oh, that one's an updo, like a nice bun. I kind of like this one. This one's nice. If you go into it, then you can change the colors. There is presets, which is going to be like your generic kind of hair colors by the looks of things. So we've got some reds, some blondes, like a strawberry blonde color. But if you wanted to, you could go wild and use the color wheel. Yes, again. And I love that. I love that you have that option, because sometimes you just can't get the colors right from the presets. And these are the longer hairs. I don't think that actually... Okay, that one is definitely a bit longer. That one's quite long. They're not crazy long by the looks of things. Okay, that is definitely longer though. But they're a good kind of length. I think I would like more longer hair options. I'm going to be honest. Quite like this one. Okay, let's go with this hair. I think this is a good length. So we have our base color, and then you have your sub color as well, which you can just adjust here. So if we wanted to, we could go like, have like some ombre ends. There's also the option for highlight as well. So if you wanted to, you could have some wacky colors. I mean, maybe that's not all that wacky, but if you wanted to, you could have bright pink. And there's 3 different highlights with this kind of hair as well, which is very interesting. But then if you change your mind, you can just go back and change all hair colors to match. So you do have a serious amount of control here, which is wild. So that's the hair. That's pretty intense. Pretty intense. You've got good options there. You can really kind of take on whatever you want and kind of play around with it, which is nice. So the next thing, which is on our kind of list of things, is skin. So here it looks like we have obviously some different skin details as opposed to actually changing the color, I believe. So maybe not. Maybe it is some presets of the color by the looks of things, which is interesting because you can obviously open up the color palette, and then there is such a wide, in-depth variety of the different color palettes, which is absolutely insane. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it. So you can really pick exactly what color if you want to do. Again, creative freedom. If you wanted to be as pink as a strawberry, you could. Or if you wanted to look like an apple, you also could do that. An alien maybe. So there is again that creative freedom here. You can really adjust things however you like. So skin has been chosen, and then you come onto facial characteristics. So this is taking it up a whole other level. Oh my gosh. Okay, never did I think that I would want to adjust the brow crease on a sim or a character. This is insane. You can also add eye bags if you want to. If maybe your Zoi has had a very hard night, maybe they want to have extra eyebrows. Eyebrows, not eyebrows, eye bags. And cheeks as well, so you can make them look more sunken, which is very interesting. The nasal bridge, you can adjust that as well. Smile lines. I mean, it's really up to you how kind of in depth you want to go with this. The chin cleft and the skin glow as well. If you want to give them a nice like, oh, that is very glowy. Looks like they've just come out of the gym or the swimming pool or something. Okay, and then the next option is moles. And again, you can change that as well as you want to, which is nice. If you want to have a bright blue mole, you can. Freckles are where I'm at. So there is other options for freckles as well. You can have a light scattering right up until this, which when the sun has hit me, that is exactly what I look like. I love how realistic they look because you can kind of see the different patterns on them. They're not just all uniformed, which is obviously not how freckles work. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with these freckles. As someone who is freckly, I just love that people have put the detail into these because I feel like it's a feature that people don't necessarily like all the time. Yeah, these are some good freckles. Some good freckles. Okay, and then we also have scars. So these are very interesting. Oh, look at that. They actually, I mean, I say everything looks realistic, but that does look very realistic. Very realistic. And we have the plaster as well. If you want to add plaster. I forget what these are called. These are called like pimple spot things. I've tried them before. I'm not all that convinced that they work, but very interesting that they've added them into the game as like a bit of fun. Quite like that. That is a 1.5 scars. So yeah, there are some scars there. I wonder if there is going to be like the facility to like upload these sorts of things, which would be amazing so that you can get like maybe like tattoos and stuff uploaded. So there is also face paint as well. Yes. Okay, so there is tattoos here. Oh, that one is not so much a tattoo. At least I hope it's not a tattoo and this is like face paint. That one's a tattoo. So there is a mixture of like tattoos and face paints. Wow. Some of these are so pretty. Oh, that's me when I've not taken my makeup off after getting out of the shower. I feel so cooled out right now. And then you can also be a cat. I don't know what that... Some heart sunglasses, maybe? Interesting. Yeah, so there is a good variety of things here. Tattoos and stuff. Very, very fun to experiment with these. And as I say, I really hope we can upload more of these in the future. And then we're on to the eyes. Oh my gosh. Wow. There is a lot of choice here. Okay, so first off, oh wow. That blue is really pretty. So you have the different eyes that have the different like irises. But then you also have patterned eyes. Because who doesn't want purple and yellow stars in their eyes? Or checkerboards. Or even pink stars. Okay, they're a little bit creepy. There is cat's eyes also. And blue stars. Oh, those are pretty though. They have kind of like some dots and stuff. And also, they look a little bit robotic. But I do like these. And obviously, as we were saying before, there is palette as well. And also, you can change the iris size and the color ratio. Oh, dang. The pupil size and even the color blending. And if you want to, you can change the color of the outer iris and the inner iris. Oh my gosh, imagine the fun that will be had with that. I'm sure there will be lots of fun to be had with that. Okay. There is also eyebrows. I think those are probably like the most 90s skinniest ones that you're going to see. There is some very thick ones. I wonder if you can change them. Okay, you can change the intensity if you want to of the color. So they look a bit more sparse if you wanted them to. I feel like I should probably... Okay, that's handy, but it works in reverse. So don't click on that before you have realized that it's going to change your hair as well. So if you change your eyebrow color, it automatically changes your hair color as well to make it line up. But if you had your hair in a very specific color, that could be a little bit problematic. But I do like the way that you can easily kind of alter and match things up. Okay, and then we have eyelashes as well. Ooh. Dang, I need to ask what mascara they are using because those are some nice eyelashes. So we'll go with these. Yeah, she's looking pretty good. And then we also have makeup. So makeup, so we can start with the highlighter. There's a lot of options here. And I honestly don't know which one is the best one. But you can also change things. So if you wanted to, you can kind of change the individual aspects. Like the glow, you can turn the glow down or up. And the contour as well. So you can change the contour color. Interesting. Very interesting. I am not a makeup guru. I don't honestly know what I'm doing half the time. When I put my makeup on, I just put it on and hope for the best. So this could be a disaster, but we'll run with it. Okay, it looks like we're onto blush now. So again, you've got your color palette. You can adjust the gloss, the intensity. I kind of like a more muted color blush, maybe. Like we want it to be visible, but not all that visible. And then there is the nose as well. Gonna make that glow a little bit more. And then there is eyeshadow. Okay. I'm a pretty basic kind of girl when it comes to eyeshadow. Okay, but you obviously have the A part. The B part, which looks like the bit under the eye. And the C part. So you have like quite a lot of control over the colors and things. Again, you've got intensity and gloss as well. And eyeliners as well. Infamous cat eyeliners here. Even, are they hearts? I think those are hearts. So there's even some funky patterns as well. I need to stop using the word funky. I don't know where that has come from. Okay. And we've got a cat eyeliner and then lips. Oof. Oh, that was not what I was expecting. That is very, very intense. That looks a bit more natural, I think. And you can even make it more matte if you wanted to. Make it more glossy. You can also add wrinkles. Not sure what that's all about. Maybe on the lips. Oh, yeah. Sign of dehydration or something, I believe. Maybe. Right. So that is the makeup done. Is it the best makeup in the world? No. And I'm sure you can do a lot better. But that is our overall face kind of done for now. So the next thing we're going to work on is the body. So again, here you have, if you want to, you can adjust each aspect of the body itself using the detailed kind of edit options. I mean, maybe you want to make it so it's like they didn't skip arm day. Or you want them to have a more androgynous kind of shape. Or make them more curvy. You can do all that. Or if you want to, you can also use the different kind of presets that are here as well. Again, there is some good options. There's a few different options as well. But yeah, it depends how you want to play, how you want to change up the body type to kind of suit your Zoi that you have in your mind. There is also this, which is interesting, which is like changing the muscle density and also the body weight as well. So that's quite an easy way to do it. So once you've got your shape, you can also change that, which is nice. And then we're on to outfit. So this is probably the most exciting part, maybe. Again, we do have presets. So if you want to kind of skip trying to have to come up with your own outfit, you can just go to one of the presets, which is nice. And actually, they're not bad presets. Just looking through them, there is some good options here. And there is a nice variety as well. They're not all just casual. They're not all just smart workwear. Like there's some party ones. The lazy cat, give me the true human. Interesting. Very interesting. Bayside thing. Okay, there is a lot of options here. I quite like that. Right, okay. But there is different outfit kind of options here. So I think this is just the casual day tonight. That looks like a work outfit. Then we have school. This is nighttime. Some sort of party, sportswear, swimwear, I'm gonna guess. And summer and winter. I was going to say night and day, but that would be so back to front. So I'm just going to have a flip through and see what we've got here. So it looks like you can kind of choose and customize your own if you want to. And you can even, I did see somewhere that you can even add your own texture. And I did try this out earlier when I was messing around. So you can upload your own texture if you want to. You can also adjust the different kind of colors as well, like we have been doing. Again, there are presets also, which is kind of fun. And you can do all of this with the different tops. By the looks of things, there's a few different ones that you can do it with, which is nice. As we want quite like a casual kind of outfit, I do like, that's cute. That actually comes with its own little pattern. So maybe we'll go with this. I just want to take off the jacket. And we're just going to remove that really quickly. And you can also adjust the sub colors here. So if you wanted to, you could change the color of the kind of collars and stuff, that's kind of interesting because I don't think that would be immediately like obvious to do. But yeah, what other t-shirt options? Oh, they're all lazy cat, but they just come in multiple different colors. I want to know who lazy cat is. Do we support lazy cat? I think we must support lazy cat. Okay, and then we have t-shirts. So with t-shirts, I think I'm going to go for this one. There does look to be a good few options of sweaters. And also that hoodie. There is some good shirts, some very colourful pattern shirts if you want that. And even, that's cute actually. Is it too grandma? I don't think it's too grandma. We can have it in green. I am partial to a bit of green. Okay, there we go. And we can also brighten that up because it looks like the white needed to go through the whitewash again. Right, so we have that. I don't think we really need an outerwear, but it does look like there is, again, some nice options, some bold options, some more basic options, some more like sporty kind of options. There's a lot of different options, basically. And dresses. Is this point where I decide that I have changed my mind about what I want and we're just gonna find a nice pretty dress to put on? So that one's cute. Oh, hello, we have some dungarees. So you can change this into mini dresses, long dresses. That's definitely out for a party. And some mini dresses also. Right, so we've looked at the tops. Let's have a look at the bottoms. So there is a lot of different options here again. A lot of trousers, all in different kind of styles. There's a lot of skirts as well. Very interesting. Oh, that's cute. That's actually really cute. Do we like that texture? I think I like that texture. Mid to long skirts, mini skirts, pants, shorts. So yeah, there is good accessories there. And then we have some socks. Everyone needs some socks. I don't know how much I like the gathering here. That to me doesn't look all that realistic. So I think we'll go for them. I wish I could make them like just a little bit thinner, like more opaque. That would be nice. Okay, and then we have some socks on. And then we have shoes. So we have heels, sneakers, loafers, boots. I think boots might be a good option. I like these. We've got brown ones. Yeah, we've got brown ones. Okay, cute. Okay, underwear, probably a bit late to change now, but you can change your underwear. And then you can also have custom as well if you want to, which is kind of what we were looking at earlier, I think, by changing things and adjusting things. And then this is, oh, these are specific outfits by the looks of things. These looks like these have been powered by Marvelous Designer. I'm not sure what these are for. But these are very specific outfits, which does make me think that the ability to download stuff is going to be insane. And there's contest winners as well. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, so let's go back to this outfit and let's go to accessories. It has given us glasses. I'm not sure I quite want a hat. I'm not really a hat kind of person, but if you are a hat kind of person, there is plenty of hats for you to experiment with. But no, not for me. But glasses are definitely for me. Oh dang, those are kind of like my actual glasses. Yeah, I think it's these ones look more like my glasses. And you can change the colors as well. I'm not trying to make myself, by the way. We're just kind of embracing and playing around with what the options are. So if you do want it to be that color, I believe you can copy this and then just go into the other one and paste it and then it will change it. Yeah, there we go. So that's good to know. If you want to copy, you can also... I don't know if I'm all that fan of how this hair is cutting into the glasses, but we'll just deal with it for now. And the necklaces. There are some cute options. Again, we've got choker styles, we've got necklaces, we've got just kind of pendant styles, some fancy jewels, and you could just have a plain one if you want. So I think we'll go with that. Earrings, lots of earrings, a variety of different things. So again, I'm gonna, because I copied that code from earlier, I'm just gonna copy and paste that in there again, and then it should set it to match the rest of my jewelry. So that's a good little tip. And then you could, oh, maybe that's not the best bow in the world. It's just kind of sat there. It's just not what I was expecting. But there we go. I don't think there's really a way to adjust it. It kind of probably maybe isn't in the best positioning. So maybe we won't have a bow. We could have some headphones though. I like the headphones. Oh, nails. Oh my gosh, I've never seen so many different styles of nails. Are they cats? They have got cats on. Stars, just basic ones. Cute. Okay, there is a good amount of nails. Do I have to have the flower nails? 100% yes, I do. And do we have to change them to be green? Yes, we also do. And I think we also have to make them yellow. There we go. Nice. I would wear those. Okay, there are also some bracelets, which I don't think you're really going to be able to see all that much. Okay, you can kind of a little bit. Just poking out. Rings, there are a few options for rings as well. Again, I'm just going to do that. Just paste that color in again. So there we go. Awesome. And then piercings. So it looks like we have nose piercings. Just nose piercings. Oh, and a lip one, which doesn't quite sit. And I don't think I can actually move that. Maybe you'd have to make your lip move around that. Okay, so the piercings could do with some work, I think. Just because you don't have all of the different types of piercings, so maybe that's something we'll see in the future. And then there is custom down here as well, which I think you can... is from something that I was playing around with earlier, where I just accidentally made something and it kind of added it into here. So be wary of that. Yeah, I think I managed to save a pendant or something. I didn't actually create a Zoe earlier. I was just more like fiddling with things around, and that's what kind of happened. And then I think that's what this is. So this is the craft section where I was earlier and I created that necklace. So it kind of works in the way that you can adjust things if you want to. So here I clicked on the necklace and then I can add in my own kind of pendant if I wanted to. And obviously you can change colors. And then if you save it, it will be there for you to use later. You can also do this with t-shirts as well. And this is absolutely wild. You can pretty much make your own t-shirt if you want to. So you can add a v-neck if you want to. You can then go to the arm and add a sleeve if you want to. You can add shorter sleeves, no sleeves, like however you want it. You can have cold shoulders if you want to. Don't recommend that in winter, but it still looks pretty good. And you can also do the same with the shorts and the trousers as well. So you might not be able to see this. Oh yeah, okay, it does come over the top. You can choose the waistband, so you can decide if you want like kind of a belt and rolled up trousers, maybe like an elasticated waist if you want to be really cool and have your underwear showing out the top. Definitely showing my age here because that is not something I would do. But there you go, you can do that if you want to. And again, pick the different colors as well and then save it for whatever you want to have for later. And there is a skirt option as well, so you can choose the length, the height, whatever you want to call it, and really go to town with that, which is pretty cool, I think. And there is a 3D printer option, which I haven't played around as much. I think this might take a little bit of learning, but you can actually kind of bring in items and turn it into something else, which I think that's going to be a whole other learning curve. I'm just kind of scratching the surface with what I've done so far. Yeah, so I've just kind of, so there we have it. That is what my Zoe kind of looks like. Definitely doesn't look like me. Don't know what I was trying, but I've had fun playing around with things and trying to kind of experiment with the different stuff. And there is going to be so many options here. And you are really going to be able to make things look really realistic and really adapt things to make them work for you, which is really nice. So just before we go, I am going to have a look at the photo mode. So I'm going to keep it in landscape. No, I'm not. I'm going to keep it in portrait, I think. And let's have a look through some of these expressions. So we've got surprised. Okay, that just, she's just, oh, cute. She's happy. She's kind of, oh, she is winking. That was the option. Pout. Mouth open. Oh, it really does change the face. So she's depressed. She's smiling. I don't know how surprised she really does look there. Angry. That one could use some work, I think. Joyful. That one's also a bit scary. Not sure about that one. Let's go with the smile. And then let's add in a pose. So when we were looking through the poses earlier, yes, there is a lot of them. What is a face heart? Oh, okay. Rest, hands on chin, hands together, hands on hips. Oh yeah, she's a bit sassy, isn't she? And there is the V. I have just noticed that there is something going on the shoulder here, which is very interesting. Don't know what it looks like. It's kind of cutting through. And now she's pregnant. We haven't even gone to the game and she's expecting, which is very some sort of miracle, I think. So let's have a look. Okay, these are like couple ones as well. Sofa. Okay, basically there is a lot of poses. So let's go with just the standing one. And there she is. Right, and then we'll take our photo and see what happens. There we go. Right, first photo, first character in Inzoi is done. Let me know in the comments if you have tried out the demo, what you think about it, and what kind of things would you like to see improved on, because remember, this is early access. There's going to be a lot of changes that come over time, I'm sure of it, and things are going to get adapted, things are going to change. So if there is anything that immediately jumps out at you that could be improved on, like for me, the piercings definitely could be improved on, but overall I think that there is so much kind of different creativity, different levels you can go with creating your Zoi, which is so interesting to see. Very excited to get into the build mode now as well. So stay tuned, don't forget to like and also subscribe, and we'll be showing you that build video very soon. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.